Africa, with their 13 million hectares of irrigated agricultural area, are still struggling to solve their food crisis, which affecting more than 300 million people there. Regarding to the water scarcity on that region, soil moisture state is a key factor for most agricultural practice to achieve high crop production. For example, irrigation scheduling, cropping calendar setup, and fertilizer application. In fact, measuring soil moisture by sensor can only capture small area and time-consuming, while using remote sensing requires certain technical knowledge. Therefore, we present AQUAMOST, the WebGIS that enable users to retrieve, reprocess daily soil moisture data at their intended region and time. We bring 4 innovative added values in AQUAMOST, including modeling the essential soil and water parameters, open source to allow users from all backgrounds utilize our data, support food security in Africa and even worldwide, and the most important, temporal resolution in daily update. This WebGIS combines the daily data from WaPOR with other open source data corrected with observed measurement from the fields to develop the standardized soil moisture data. Using API, we collect the daily precipitation and decadal evapotranspirations provided from WaPOR for certain area. Those WaPOR data are integrated with other open source data, namely soil moisture at permanent melting point and at saturated condition as the lowest and highest soil moisture content respectively. For each area, we start our day 0 at certain day after a long no-rain consecutive events, meaning that soil has achieved permanent wilting point. We then add the daily effective precipitation to soil water content at permanent wilting point, then subtract with actual evapotranspiration. Continuously, we do the similar computation for the next days to obtain the day-to-day soil moisture content between the range of permanent wilting point and saturated condition. Observed measure data from fields at selected location, in this case, are used to calibrate the results. The operation for those calculations are simply done in QGIS, and by using QGIS to web plugin, we transform the output layer into user-friendly interface. Users are able to acquire an exact value of soil moisture content at percentage unit on their locations from the WebGIS. To access AQUAMOST, users can easily type the website address of AQUAMOST through their browser in laptop or smartphone. The default layout of this WebGIS is the Africa, and they can type the targeted location. By pressing enter, users can go directly to their area. Each highlighted location and by one click will automatically show the percentage of soil moisture content. AQUAMOST also provides the value of permanent wilting point, field capacity, and saturated water content to help them determine the volume of water for irrigation and soil cultivation. Therefore, irrigation engineers and farm managers can freely access AQUAMOST everywhere with less effort on data processing, bringing the higher crop yield into reality. All the computed data are hosted in a website. Frequent updates and maintenance will be conducted by our professional team to ensure the reliable data are always received by users. Since we get the data from open source, then we provide our result freely for all to achieve what we call as democratizing the data. However, we definitely need the operational cost which will be generated by synergic collaboration with potential partners, for instance FAO, CGIAR, and other institutes. We will also work together with those partners to disseminate AQUAMOST, specifically in training and promotion program. We are not completely done by only providing the soil moisture. We also provide the soil moisture prediction, water encoding, and EI. Bringing more and more utilities in AQUAMOST with free access to the users will help them improve their farms and crop yield. Indeed, we realize that established open source soil moisture data is necessary for us as important as producing the sufficient food for Africa. AQUAMOST is a must for your farm.